Hello, boys and girls. How are you guys doing today? I miss y'all so much. This is Miss Roberts. I have a joke for you today. Why was the math book so sad and so upset? Because he had too many problems. I thought that was so funny because he had too many problems. He had to solve so many problems, and that made him sad. Anyway, thought that was funny. So today we're going to learn about making line plots. Of course, we have already done these lessons. Well, it's just different. It's in iReady. It's an iReady lesson. And our lessons were done by our math program, which is Engage New York. Our standard today, and this one is an okay standard, the 2MDB6, but I like this 2MDD9. And remember, this is what we have to learn by the end of the year, which most of you already know how to do this, which is great. Generate measurement data by measuring lengths of several objects to the nearest whole unit. Show the measurement by making a line plot where the horizontal scale is marked off in whole number units. Now, in this case, we're not going to be measuring all the time. There are some measurements that they graph for us that are included in a graph, but this is more of counting objects and putting that number in with tally marks and things like that. But there are some measurement things. Here's our objective. I can understand reading charts, graphs, and making line plots. Now that word right there is graphs. Sorry about that. Move that over. This is what's in your packet. You have a family letter. This right here is a table of different crayons, A, B, C, and D, and this is how many inches they are. They have crayon A was 3 inches, crayon B is 2 inches, crayon C is 4 inches, and crayon D is 2 inches. And they made a line plot here. If you read this, it tells you about the line plot as well. There is an X for each of them. So this right here is your inches that go across. We have 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, and 4 inches. And the X's stand for how many crayons they used. They used 2 of the crayons, which is D and B. There's two X's, 2 crayons measured 2 inches. 1 crayon measured 3 inches, and 1 crayon measured 4 inches. So this is the title called Crayons. The X's mark how many crayons were used. This is our number line, and this is our label, length in inches. Let's move on here. This right here is kind of fun. I'll do one for an example, and you can play around with it at home if you want to. Let's see if I can get my little unit things to work, my little pen to work again. And remember, I can't write very well using this mouse. But let's use a name. Let's use the name John. That's just, ooh, it's kind of thick. It's not, it's just a name that I came up with. None of y'all are named John. I just thought of that up in my head. You can think of names that you want, or you can, oh, it went away. Why did it go away? You can either come up with your own, you can use your own name, or you can use someone else's name, or you can just make up a name. So what you do is you first, oh, it keeps going away, and I'm not sure why it's doing that. That is so weird. Anyway, John, John. All right, so I'm sure it's going to continue going away, and I don't know why it's doing that. Now it's probably going to leave me. Yep. All right, so it's 4 letters. If you get J for John. So what I have 4 letters. So you would put 4 here. It's going to go away too. So you know John and 4. I don't know why it's going away. Anyway, so we have 4 letters there. And you come down here and you can say, okay, 4. So this would be John. And let's say this is, let's just do the name Sarah. Sarah. And see, it's really hard to write with this. And then you count your letters just like we did in John. And in this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would put an X here for John, which is, this would be John for 4. And then this one would be Sarah for 5. And then you can just keep going and make yourself a little line plot with the little X's. Remember, these numbers right here is how many letters you have, the number of letters. right here. And this is how many people that you put down here, whether you have 4 letters, 5 letters, you may even have 10 letters in a name. That will work there, and you just keep going. Okay, you can get mom and dad to check that if you want to. Not quite sure why that is being so, why it will not stay on there when I write. Let's see, let's do it one more time. Huh. Oh, there it goes. It goes away. I don't know why it's doing that. It didn't do that last time we did this stuff, but it is now. All right, so let's keep going. I made a little thing over here called tally marks, and just a little chart here in case you've forgotten. One is, one little slash is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. This is when it gets difficult. 4. This is 4 slash marks, and then one going across it. That's 5. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. You should remember that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 5 and 10. So there you go there. Now this is our example. It reads, how many of each kind of sticker are there? Complete the tally chart. So you look over here and you see we have 1, 2, 3. 3 stickers. So they put 1, 2, 3. It's a good thing it's already written or it would be disappearing on me. Let's look at the stars. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 5, 6. That's right. And moon. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then you can do the same down here with the basketballs, footballs, and just chart them. This is just charting. They didn't do a line graph with these. They just did charting using tally marks. You can do the same with these. Here's your, that goes with our standard. Here is your inches, and here's your measurement, and you can do that. How many, this is interesting, like 2 inches. There's 1 2-inch, 2 2-inch, 3 2-inch. So over here you would put for 2 inches 3. Of course it's going to go away. It will go away once I write it because I don't know why, but because it wants to, I guess. So if I went down to, and I put 3 here, and we'll watch it disappear in a second. Isn't that just great? All right, so maybe, I don't know why it's doing that. That is just the weirdest thing ever. Let's move on. Now I can't even get it to move. Oh, I have to hit done. Okay, so we're going to keep going. This is an example, and I like to go over the examples, and I may do 1 or 2 to model to show you what to do, and you guys get to finish these, okay? Kyle measured each leaf in his collection using centimeters. He made this line plot. So here is his line plot right here, like the number line, but he has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. For each X is a leaf. These numbers show all the lengths. So this would be 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 7 centimeters, 8 centimeters, 9 centimeters. So of the leaves that he has, 1 leaf was 5 centimeters. Look, this one says 2 leaves are 6 centimeters. 2 leaves, an X is a leaf. So 2 X's, 2 leaves is 6 centimeters. No leaves. They didn't have any that measured 7 centimeters. If you want to put cm right there, you can, to let you know that all of these are cms, that they're centimeters. That's fine with me too. No leaves are 7 centimeters. There we go. That's, I just said that. There is an X for each leaf, and you know that. So let's do just a couple of these. What is the length of the shortest leaf in centimeters? So if you look up here, the shortest length is going to be 5, because that's the one, even though it has 1, it's still the shortest length. So you would put 5 here. You would put 5 right here, centimeters. Now, if I put it, it's going to disappear on us again for a crazy reason. It may just be what is happening right now, but just with this. But anyway, what is the length of the longest leaf? So look down here. That's going to be 9. I couldn't say, even though if it wanted the middle one, I couldn't say 7 because there's not one there. So the longest leaf, there has to be a leaf there, is 9. So you would put 1 there. You would put 9 there, even though there's still 1. It doesn't ask you how many leaves. It just asks you what's the longest leaf. So you would put 9 centimeters there. How many leaves are 8 centimeters long? 8, you have 3. 1, 2, 3. So this would be 3. Of course, it's going to go away, but Anyway, how many leaves are in Kyle's collection? We have one. So 1. Uh-oh. There we go. 1. It just doesn't want to draw very well today. It didn't even do any of this last time we did this together. Rita measured the ribbons in her craft box. The ribbons and their lengths are shown below. So here's some ribbons. Each are different centimeters. There's 8 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 10 centimeters, another 8 centimeters, another 10, and a 9. What is the length of ribbon A in centimeters? So you would just look up here. It would be 8. So this would be 8. And you can go over here. You can also plot it. That's why they left this here. So you can plot, say, put, let's see if it will let me. Of course, it won't stay, so I don't know why I try. So there's 2 of these. So you would have X here and an X here. I guess they'll go away. And then 6 centimeters, there's only 1, so you'd put an X there. 10 centimeters, 2 there, and so on. And then just keep answering the questions. What is the length of the shortest ribbon in centimeters? You already know the answer to, you already know how to look for that, just like we did in the other ones. How many ribbons are longer than, let me move my face out of the way. Uh-oh, I'm still drawing. Oh, now I have a red line on my face. How you like that? How many ribbons are longer than 8 centimeters? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can use this. Maybe this will work better. Goodness gracious. So 8, nope. Come on, please. Please, 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 please. Please work. Please, please. Uh-oh. Let's see if it'll just let me do the 8 centimeters. Let me see if it'll let me put 2 on there and they'll actually stay. I'm using a different pen, so maybe this one will stay. Yay, it stays. So I figured it out. Well, for now, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, you get the idea. You guys have done this. Y'all are pros. You don't really need me, but I still want to go over it to refresh your memory. Here's the next slide. Look at the example. Underline a part that you think that makes it a good answer. Let's see. Let's go over here. Lexi measures the lengths of her toy car. The lengths are shown in the table. Use the lengths to make a line plot. So here you go again, and they did this one for you. All of this is done for us. So A, 4 inches. So A is 4 inches. B, 3. C, 7. D, 5. E, 3. F, 5. So 3, you have 1, 2. So that's why there's 2 X's. 4, you only have 1. That's why there's 1 X. 5, you have 2. 6, you have none. 7, you have 1. So that's why the X's are there. Let's see. So we got to write the title. Don't ever forget the title. Remember we talked about that. Oh, it's going to let me draw. There's your title there. That's what it says. You always write a title for the line plot. Fill in the numbers for length on the line plot. Okay, draw an X for the plot. There we go. So the numbers are down here. Those are inches. This right here is how many of them, how many cars do we have? Isn't that what we were doing? The length, the cars. So these right here are how many cars you have. All right. So anyway, where does the example write a title for the line plot? There it is. Right there we have. So this little guy is telling us all the things that we already know how to do. We know how to do all this, except for we haven't gotten to this one. Answer the question. How do you decide which number should go in the box below the number line? Explain. So here's the box below the number line. What do you think goes in here? Well, if this is our length, these are our inches. So you look up here and you see that the shortest one is 3. So you would put 3 and then 4, 5, 6, 7. You see the most is 7. So you would do it just like a number line. And then that's what it says here. Look, I wrote the numbers from the chart in order, starting with the smallest number. I only wrote each number once. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they put 6 because that's the order of the numbers. So even though there wasn't a 6 inches. 6 inches. So. All right, I only wrote each number once. I included 6 even though no cars were 6 inches long. That is because you have to include all the numbers that are between the smallest and the largest number. Did you get that? I hope so. right, so here's your example. This is what you're going to do. They gave you the links. So you would put these numbers where? These numbers, let me try that again. Sorry about that. They go in the boxes right here because that's your length. Those are your inches right there. Okay, so you look at the most, the least one goes here, the most goes there. Okay, and then you look to see how many 8s you have, how many 7s you have, how many 4s you have, how many 6s you have, and then those are your X's. So what's the name of this? What did you name this? Well, let's see. Paco measured the lengths of the bookmarks he has in his desk. The links are shown in the chart. Use the links to make the line plot. So you would have to come up with a title for this. If he is measuring lengths of bookmarks he used in his desk, so what do you think you should name this? You should name it what? If Paco is measuring the lengths of bookmarks he has in his desk. So you come up with your own title. Now let me move my face here. How do you decide where to draw the X's on the number line and explain? So here's where your X's should go. You already know if you have how many numbers you have, 2 8s, 2 7s, 2 4s. If you have more than that, then you put that on there. All right, and then that's it. That is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed your first lesson on graphs and charts. If you have any questions, you can text them to me. I hope you guys are doing so well, and I miss y'all so much, and I can't wait to see y'all again, and hopefully we'll get to see each other very soon. Y'all have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye. Oh, do not forget to turn in your extra credit work. We really want to see those, and we already got a couple, and we're really excited about it. We want to see some more. Thanks a bunch. Bye, Mom and Dad, and see y'all later. Bye.